Hi, I'm Becca and welcome to my channel. Today it's just a really quick video showing you how to use border buddies in your quilling projects. There's different shapes that you can get. I've just got the three here. I've got circle, triangle and square. And as you can see, I've numbered them all the different sizes. This is just for if I'm wanting to replicate any project, or if I'm doing multiple of, say, a petal or something like that, then I know which one that I want to use. I just make a note of whatever level I've used. This piece is the handle. You don't have to use this, it just makes it a little bit easier, I suppose, for when you're starting out. And whatever one that you're using, they just slot in like this. That's all it is. It's just for you to hold it in, and then you can, as you're holding it, you can just press down on it if you want a bit more pressure, or if you prefer it, just take it out. And then, but you could also use this as different sizes as to than what you've got on here, because the circle on here is wider than the biggest one on the stem, and again this square is bigger than the one that's on there, so it's just some added sizes for you to use. So I'll just do a circle one to show you. So I'm popping it in, and I'll do it on the biggest size, on number 11. Zoom in and then you can see a little bit better. So you're just taking one of your strips. This is just a full strip. It's a 5mm one. So because we're doing a circle, we can just curl the paper a little bit just to help us a tad. So what you're going to start to do is just put some glue right on the end. Not too much, because it'll just come squidging out. Just try and hold it in place. This is probably the fiddliest part, is just getting it started. So, and then you just push it up to the other one and just try and keep it straight along the bottom. See, this, like I said, this is a bit like just oh my glue, but I'm trying to do it so you can see what I'm doing on camera. It doesn't help either. So when you're doing it yourself, you'll be able to see better than can show you. I just want to give you the general gist of what to do, and then just get it lined up, and then you push it down to the bottom so it goes against the ridge. So say if you're doing any of these ones, you've got it around, and then you'll be pushing it against this piece here. So, and then all you're going to do now is just wrap them around. It's up to you whether if you want to just keep putting a little bit of glue each time you come round. This might all just make it a little bit more stable. I just like to do it if I'm so also depending on if you're wanting to do a thicker border is how many pieces you're actually using. So I would recommend, if you're doing that, just putting odd bits of glue every now and again just to keep it in place. Then, like I said, once you get going, it is easier. It's just that getting it set off to start with. Just keep pushing it up against it. So I just recommend you practicing a little bit first before you making anything that will be going onto your project, just to get yourself used to how it feels and how you're pushing it around, and whether if you actually want to use the handle piece, or if you're more comfortable doing it without the handle piece, because everybody's different to what they want to, or how they feel of doing crafts. So whichever's best for you is the way you do it. Okay. Now we're near the end, so I'm just going to put glue all the way along here, and then push it all the way along. It finishes, and just hold it down until it's stuck in place. Okay, as you can see now, going all the way around, and you can see that it's got a fairly thick border. If you don't want it to be too thick, then obviously just make it as thick as you want and then tear the strip off. So don't need the handle bit now, so all you need to do is just give it a little wiggle and a jiggle, and then just either use your nails or a pokey tool, and you just like sort of put it right down there. If it's stuck to the plastic, don't worry about it. If you're only using PVA, it'll not take much to come off. You know, you can either use your nail or just use a pokey tool and just sort of just tease it away from the base, and then when you get it out, then you've got a perfect ring. So like I say, I've got square, and I'll show you how scaling comes out like. So I'm just going to do the largest one again. Obviously the smaller you go with them, the fiddlier it will be for starting it off. So again, just practice first, because I know when I was first doing it I got so mad with myself that I couldn't make this thing I wanted for the project that I was doing, and I got so cross with myself. So I'm starting that in the centre of it, so when it's finished off it'll be in should be in the same sort of vicinity. So we're doing a square. Obviously you're going around it in a different way. You can define the corners more once it's off the border buddy, but this is just giving you an idea of where to go with it. Okay, so let's suck in. On this one, you're just making sure that it stays in that good formation. Pull it too hard like I've just done and it will move. So again, this is probably best to put some little dots of glue going around. Okay, so I've gone all the way around, just push the layers so they're all level. And then try and sort of pinch the corners before you take it off, so you've got an idea where they're going to go when they come off. And then tease it off again like we did before. There we go. And then you've got a perfect little square. So it's a good tool to have when you're doing quilling projects, because sometimes you're wanting to do the beehive technique, which I'll show in a future video, or if you're just wanting to put normal shapes within another shape. So it's just easy. I mean, you can use other things, that you don't have to have the border buddies. You can just find, I don't know, you could use a glue bottle to make a circle, or you know, a rolling pin or something like that. Just find something that's in the shape of what you want, and the technique's just basically the same. So I hope that's helped you, and if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. If you've enjoyed that, would you give me a thumbs up? That would be appreciated, and if you'd consider subscribing, that would be appreciated too. So thanks for watching it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!